Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals, and I am here in my vertical memory planner planning the week of the 3rd to the 9th of June 2019. I'm using this Perfect Pastels kit from Strawberryland Designs. It is a mini kit. I am doing this as a collab with Beth from Colourful and Co. I will link her video down below. These are the bits and pieces I have pulled out to use with it. Lots of overlays, mostly from my shop, and lots of bits and pieces. That's those. I've got two washes from Simply Gilded. These are the candy bows, I believe, and yeah. Pens I have are the Pigment Micron PN and the Pentel Touch Brush pen. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So here is the week. I also have these stickers. They're the extra 4 boxes that came with different hair colours. These are the stickers I've pulled out to do the week things, but of course we don't start there. We start off with sort of date covers and stuff like that. So there are date covers in Beth mini kit. These are quite pale, so I think we probably will need to do some Tippexing. There we go, so that is the date covers and my top headers. Next we're going to move on to the sidebar, and of course we're going to use a quote box. I'm actually not going to use the quote box in the kit. I'm going to use one of these two, and I'm going to layer a Planner Girl quote over it. So the reason me and Beth are doing this week as a collab, and the reason this video is later than my memory spreads usually are, is because we went to Scotland Planner Me, and so we decided that would be a perfect week to do a collab, because we did the road trip together and she drove us, bless her, and we spent the weekend together, and we just thought it'd be like the perfect way to collab on something. Like she's starting up a YouTube channel, is the plan, and we just thought it'd be the perfect weekend to collab. So yeah. The quote I'm going to use in the quote box is "Planner friends make the best friends." So in this collab we are both using the same kit, and I don't know whether she's using, what foil she's using. We're both memory planning in an Erin Condren. So yeah, that's the plan really, as far as it goes. So I had pulled out this July sticker for here, but it's actually June, so that's not any good to me. So that is that. Next we like to put our full heart checklist, and for this I'm going to use these because I want like headers. What I haven't pulled out is a best bits script actually, so I'm going to pop these two foiled things down. I need to line them up correctly so that they line up. Then we'll put a best bits header over the middle of that. Then we put in the checklist from the kit, Monday through Sunday checklist, just like that. And then we're going to have another divider in the form of one of these glitter. These are from my shop. They are just my confetti headers, but on my regular matte paper rather than clear matte paper. So then next we have my sort of watching excited for type things. And then I have two options. I can either leave all of this space to write in, or I'm going to pull the washi across. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use the whole space to write about the week, and just pull this foiled header right to the bottom, and then I've just got that little gap to write about the week in. So next we do the washi, and for this week I'm going to put the Simply Gilded at the bottom. I do tend to vary which it is, though actually I quite often put the Simply Gilded at the bottom. It does vary though. So Simply Gilded at the bottom and the washi strips from the kit at the top. So there we go, my washi is down. I hadn't realised this was cut into 2 strips because I could have used that strip up here, but too late now. I don't know what, I'll just use that strip at some point as a box. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. So I have a full box for every day, and we'll deal with those as we go along, I think. So I think we will get straight on with the day by day. So starting off, I pulled out the June sticker that I needed, so let's pop that down. So on to Monday. So Monday was payday. I'm just going to pop that up on its own with nothing under it because it doesn't really need anything. And did I have videos going live this week? I keep forgetting about videos in my memory planner. I might just go and check. Yeah, so I did have video go pop on the 3rd and on the 7th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these two little things here, and I'm going to little checklists here, and I'm going to cut them up into a single and a double each one. And the doubles might get split up later, but basically what I want these for to start off with is I'm going to use them to mark my Monday and Friday video, except first thing I need to do on Friday is mark the being away-ness. So this is why I use the Simply Gilded at the bottom, so I can pull in the other strip of washi above here to mark trips and stuff. So that's indeed what I'll be doing. So I was away from Friday to Sunday. And then there are a couple of flags in the kit, so I'm just going to use one of those over, and then I'm sure when I get to Friday I'll have a sticker pulled out for that. And then the other thing I just wanted to do while I was here is grab that other little thing I've just created for Friday. Like that. Monday we started off with payday being marked, and then it was time for work. Then next thing to mark is that I lost my pen at work, which was very slightly distressing, and I'm really sorry if the noise outside is distracting. I don't know what's going on. I might have to leave this video and come back if it carries on, but we'll see. Next thing to mark is Rangers, and I'm going to pull in a half box for that. I'm going to pop my full box in at the bottom. So that is Monday. On to Tuesday. So what I want to write about on Tuesday is guides. So that is the last thing I want to mark. So we're going to start with our checklist right at the bottom of the day. Oh, I forgot for this collab. Right, I didn't forget, I just wasn't thinking, my brain's not in gear yet. For this collab I wanted to talk about Beth and our friendship a little bit, just because obviously this is a collab with me and Beth. So Beth and I met via the she ran a Simply Gilded UK fan page, and we met through that. She was looking for admins at a point, and I volunteered to be an admin. With one thing and another, we didn't both remain being admins, and in fact neither of us are admins or in the group anymore with some things that went on. Doesn't really matter what went on, it's just the stuff happened, and it just is what it is, and it's fine, and it no longer matters, so I don't want to get into it. Because to be honest, I don't mind that we're not admins together anymore, because we have lots of other things in common, and basically we became really good friends through that. So I was just really grateful to find such an amazing friend through Simply Gilded, and yeah, and since then we have been, it's like nearly over a year since we became friends, so that's quite cool. Yeah, and she is really one of my best planner friends. I went to her wedding. She's one of my best friends, not even planner friends, she's one of my best friends. She is such a lovely human being. So yeah, that's all I really have to say on that subject. Well, no, it's not. I could gush about Beth basically all day if I really wanted to, but nobody needs to hear that. So yeah, we sort of bonded over lots of things, including so I'm trying to decide what colour skin colour girls use. I think I'll probably use this super pale one with brunette hair. Though I'm also tempted to use the redhead. I kind of really like the redhead. I feel like I don't normally go for the one that looks the most like me. I'm brunette. I'm very definitely brunette. This is my, I say that, you can see in my like weird old blue bit. I'm very definitely brunette. I feel like the camera's gone really dark now. I feel like the sun's moved. Ugh, natural lighting. I feel like I should probably just shut the curtains and rely on my daylight lamps, but I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. I was in the middle of telling a story, but I don't remember what it was. Well, like, I vaguely do. I know it was about me and Beth, but I don't actually remember what I was saying. So, good, innit? Such a good memory. It's actually Tuesday, and this is to mark my friend's birthday, work, and we just had guides, and we had a meeting at guides, and then we're going to write about that meeting. So, Wednesday, again, I don't want to make like a zigzag pattern with my 4 boxes, but I feel like it's going to happen. Wednesday, again, I had work to mark. Next thing to mark is that I designed mine and Beth's collab. So she, at the planner meet this weekend, she sponsored a table, and for her table sponsorship, one of the things we did was we made a collab. So using her like signature heart, I made some foil overlays. So I made some bottom washi overlays. I made header overlays, which is the thing we'd initially agreed on. I sort of made the other things as a surprise for her, which was really lovely. It was really nice to see her like happiness of the extra bits and pieces. I want to make sure this doesn't look funny, so I'm actually going to write in the word haul now. And then I'm going to put in this little strip of washi, and I'm just going to put my Write Blurbs sticker on top of that. Oh bugger, I meant to put my bit of script below the design. This is going to go there, but I need to decide what 4-box overlay is going on that first, so we'll come back to it, I think, because I don't want to have to think about it right now. We'll come back to that. So, on to the second half of the week. Thursday, again, I had work. In fact, we were post-taking, which was fun. I always seem to manage to get my days off immediately after we've post-taked. I creased that header and I'm just trying to smooth it out a little bit. It's not working very well, but it'll do. I think I might pull it in a flag for this work. So then we're post-taking. It was surprisingly not busy. So after work I designed some customs. I was meant to be putting my full box near the top, so in fact my full box is going to go next. So I finished designing the collab, I think. No, that was some customs. And then we had a choir, and that's actually what I'm going to write about. Then I foiled and cut the collab. I was feeling really overwhelmed, so that's to mark that. And then underneath I'm going to put in that I foiled. So on to Friday. Friday was a busier day. So I, in the morning, went to the vet's with my cat. He had, they weren't for their injections, but Jess ended up not very well, and she has an abscess on her tooth. So then it was time to do all of my packing. I'm gonna run out of boxes. I'll possibly pull in some foiled ones or something in a bit, but then it was time for our trip. So I'll pull in a half box for the trip. So Beth came and picked me up. I was going to mark that I managed to do everything before we left, but I think I'm going to run out of space, so I'm going to put this in first. when we got to the hotel it looked proper sketchy, so I'm just going to use that this is fine, because we were like, oh god, what have we done? So I'm just going to write about that. But it was okay. The hotel was absolutely lovely in the end. The road trip was actually a lot of fun. I've never like been a passenger on a road trip before. I've always like that with friends. I've always been the driver, so it was actually quite nice to not be the one driving. Sorry, Beth. She was definitely driving. So after that we went out for dinner, and do I have space for another half box? What I kind of want to do is I want to put the half box. So we found this really, it was actually a really nice pub, and just went out for dinner, just the two of us. And then we just sat together and did some like planning and stuff. But I might put it in a plan script there, like chilled out and planned, and then my video. It doesn't look like I did pull out anything to mark being away, so I mean I have this bow left, so I might just pop that there. So on to Saturday. I'm going to, if I had, oh my god, I didn't put my full box in. That'll do. I know you can't really see that full box, but it felt weird not including it, so I did. Then I think Saturday's full box is going to go right at the top. The main thing on Saturday is obviously the planner meet. So I'm going to pop a half box with this planner friends make the best friends over. Then just mark that and then I'm going to put the text there. Then I'm just going to use a little, I am actually going to cut these in the next part of this one. So that's for the day of the meet. So I've got the shopping, the workshops, and just some chilling out time planning, and that's what we did in the evening as well. So Sunday we went on the road trip. First thing home, we had breakfast first, but yeah, basically because it was such a long drive for Beth, we just needed to get on the road quite early. Okay, so my camera cut out, I don't know what I said, but that was the road trip home. In the car we chatted and I planned. Would have preferred those icons to be the other way around, but you win some, you lose some. I want to put my text there, and that's the thing. Okay, I'm going to squidge my text in there and then put the full box. Just again, write about our road trip time with Beth. Like, we had a bit of time at my house and you get to see where I live, and yeah, it was nice. I didn't put in my weekend banner again. Not very good with these weekend banners, am I? Not anymore. I used to like religiously put them down. I haven't for ages. And then that's going to come slightly over the full box. So it's time to put my overlays down. So then this box here can go in. And it's just going to very slightly cover the bottom. And that is just going to be for filming. I have to say, the paint splatter headers are some of my favourite headers, and that sheet is finished as well. Then, kit-wise, if it didn't have the extra 4 full boxes, all I'd have left is these headers, 2 heart checklist, a 1 heart checklist, the habit tracker, these dots, and a full and half box. So the other 2 sheets are completely empty, but I do have the 4 extra full boxes left as well. got this last sticker to pop in over here. Now I've got that foil on. Oh, and I have this washi strip that I didn't use. That's going to have to go in the bin because it's got the Right Verbs sticker on. So, all there is left to do is write everything in. So that is everything, that is the finished spread. I've loved doing this collab with Beth from Colourful & Co. Her video will be linked down below. I do just want to say I'm sorry if the sound of this video is a bit odd. I've just discovered that some of it didn't record, so I've had to use my camera's sound for some of it. But I don't know how much yet, we'll see. So yeah, let's just go through where everything was from, and please go and check out Beth's video. So, kit is from Strawberry Lime Designs, we're both using the same kit. Washi is from Simply Gilded, date dots are mine, and these are from Handcrafted by Cherie. On to the sidebar. All the overlays in this are mine, as are these dots in the sidebar. This is me as well. These two are Planner Face. Handcrafted by Cherie, who from now on will be just Cherie. Fox and Cactus, which will be Foctus. Don't know where this is from. Cherie. Me. My shop is called Tilly Journals, by the way. Once More With Love, Cherie. Strawberry Lamb Designs, but not the kit. JD's Crafts, Foctus, Cherie. Me, Cherie, Planner Face. Tilly 10 will save you money at Planner Face. I do get a discount for advertising for her. Disclaimer. Philo Fabulous. Me, Blossom Nose Co. Ooh, I was wrong before. I've filmed this once already. Me, this is Coffee Monsters Co. This is my custom, so I've print and cut it. Pickle Planner, Cherie. Me, but won't ever be in the shop. Cherie. Me. Once More With Love. Foctus. Me. Handcrafted by Cherie. Me. Once More With Love. Toffee Bananas. Foctus. Foctus. Once More With Love for all three of those, and Fox and Cactus. God, there's barely anything at this side. Don't know where the road trip is from. Foctus, Pickle Planner, Cherie, and me. And that is everything. I'm loving the red head girl. It just matches this bit of like fire on this side. I love the hollow. So that is one last Viv Wiggle. As I've said, this is a collab with Beth, who I spent this weekend with, who is it's just a wonderful human being. Go and check out her new channel. Go and check out her shop, both linked down below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below when the last planner meet you went to was, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! Love you, Beth!